What's up, everybody? Happy release day. Turn it around. Let's do it. Kool-Aid, you've got 3 teams. We gave up a grand slam today, too. All of our teams suck. 9th inning grand slam for the Nats. Reds lost on a walk-off. The Dodgers have it the roughest. Ohtani gave up 3 earned runs. I can't even say it when my face isn't on camera. Staying on 2 hours of sleep. Shinjiro, this actually goes for anybody regardless of time zone. If you want me to do a personal while you're still awake, if you're on the East Coast, or if you're Shinjiro and you haven't slept, we can work in those personals. Just say the word. We only have 2 scheduled breaks, so everything else will be ad hoc. So Shinjiro, you have a platinum blaster coming your way. Do you want me to open that now? Or do you want to roll with this break? Because I think you also have your Dodgers in this break. So I've got my first wave in, which will take care of both breaks and a personal hobby for PCA Fan Club. And then I have a bunch of hangers and a singular blaster. And then I have second wave that has not arrived yet. The family of Kingdome is working on that. So hopefully it'll arrive by the time we rolled through everything else. Go with the break. All right. Let's do it. K107 is what we're breaking. I usually try to open something before I go live from something new. I haven't done that yet with this, although it should be somewhat familiar based on Series 1, of course. But Mojo Pack. Good luck, dudes. Jake, welcome in. We are just about to open the first pack. Oh, by the way, first player, first pack. Same drill. Player of the day. Any subsequent parallel numbered card auto of that player releases a free pack to someone in the Discord. Thomas Sigis. Now I need to know how to say his name. Jake Sigis or Sigisi? That's our player of the day. That was from Bowman. We're going to borrow this one touch. We're going to take this paper Bowman, non-first out. We're going to put Sigis. Jake, this is still your card, but you're getting a one touch because that is our player of the day. Parcheesi, Sigisi, whatever you say goes. Nope, Shinjiro. Sagis. Sigis. This is 107 Ski to Street. And we have a gold. Nope, I'm sorry. We have a insert. McCade Brown. Glove work, Alex Gordon. Glove work has shades of stars of MLB. But the gold is nice. Ciccone and Reynolds. That's true. We had, 2 cards and a White Sox? Freddie Freeman, 2,500 hits. If we do this long enough, Nolan Hoffman, we can learn stuff. Gold foil. We can learn stuff about Topps collation. Gold foils used to be rarer than, significantly rarer than golds numbered. I don't know if that's true in this release. Jensen and Duran. Dingler. Gino. Back in a Reds uni. Ichiro on the All-Star. 91 Ichiro. That does not look like that good of an Ichiro swing, though. Robert Hassel. Got this fancy sign over here that's supposed to say our break number, but the paint pen or whatever it is, dry erase is more like it. It's made of glass. The pen is not wanting to write, so it's super faint, but it says K107. I will try to write it again later. This one will be easier to find than later in the stream if people are going back to like the personals and stuff. Trying to make that easier without going too tech on it. Guardians win. That's a cool card. So is this. One could say even better. Belting Bros. Belltown Buds. And insert time. Glove work, Corbin Carroll. Goldie and Max Muncy. Blade. Glass now. What's up, boys? DeLuca. Series 2, hot off the press.
Is that one numbered?
No, it's called a gold foil. It is not numbered. Seattle Mariners team card doing the dance. De Castillo on the rainbow. Leahy and Chase DeLauder. There he is. Rookie Chase DeLauder. Princedome and friend of Princedome. They came to check it out. Now they're gone because they're going to go play baseball. Josh Naylor. Cannon. Cole. Amador. Yandy Diaz. DeLauder on the 91. Very nice. Gurriel and Massey. Marlins team card. Hi-Song Kim. Relic Kyle Schwarber. 10th floor chill. That does mean, likely at least, that we are getting a relic, not an auto, out of the hobby. That sleeve's a little too big, but that's all right. Grab a thicker top loader. I like that green, though, from the 91. Kyle Schwarber to 10th floor. Let's read the verbiage. Guarantees the authenticity of the relics appearing on the card. That's new verbiage to my knowledge. That doesn't say when it's from. Gervais. Alec Bohm. Ime. Rookie. I think he's starting to turn the corner, if I'm not mistaken. Glove work, Dustin Pedroia. Yeah. Correa back. Well, I guess he's been back with the Astros. Stars Align. Ripping packs. That's cool. Drew Summers. Cade Smith. When Fanatics bought Topps, they said they were going to clean up the relic game, and I actually think they have to some degree, but that verbiage is a step backwards. And I don't think there's any more fine print on it. We should take a look. Zach Veen. Mitch Keller. Noah Cameron, Rookie Cup. Ricky, 91 All-Star. Not a lot happening just yet. CES. Dollander. Cade Horton, Rookie Cup. I guess before they'd said it, Blas Castano, but then it wasn't even necessarily true, so maybe that's an improvement. Blue on the Ime, very nice. To 150, blue foil. Astros, Dead GM. That is your Ime. That's nice. $23 of 150. That is a nice little rookie, especially if he turns the corner. Chisholm. Edwin Diaz, Dodgers. He was not in Series 1, if I am not mistaken. I don't think he could have been. Is that your first Diaz Dodgers card? Outside of Topps now. Greatest hits. Leaders. 216 hits. That's a pretty card. That Yankee logo in the background. I'm not a Yankee fan, but that looks like it would be something other than base, but I don't think it is. That's nice. Madroth and Bellinger. Quinton. Scherzer. Real Muto. Job. Arias. Caden Dana, Future Stars. Tanner Bibe. Yes, sir, Nick T. This is 107. We're closing in on the end of the hobby. We haven't touched the jumbo yet or the silver pack. Shohei. Card number 500. Not an image variation like the other night. Willie Mays, 91. Bryce Eldridge. I think Gnar's looking for Eldridge. Christian Walker. Looks like the card's messed up. That's his batting helmet. Castillo. Fall Fling. South Relic and Rushman. Riche. Andrew Alvarez on the rainbow. Jared Jones. Yep. I agree. Are you talking about the inserts? Yep, exactly. That Jeter looked like it would be a short print or something. It looks better than the what is it? Bowman's Best that has the logos in the what card am I thinking of with the logo in the back that's hard to get? Let's find out what this one is. Glove work on this one. Scott Rowland. Moncada. Pajes. Churio. Jorge Polanco in a Mets uniform. Murakami. There's the first one. We're going to check that out in a second. 91 All-Star Witt, Ferris, and Blaze Alexander. There's our first Murakami. I bet release day is wild on this one. Maybe a little bit less wild since he is on the IL, but... Last pack of the hobby. A little bit underwhelming, although the Ime blue is pretty nice. Palante. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the first mojo out of that hobby just for funsies. So the hobby mojo pack. Guzman rookie. Schlittler rookie. Ichiro All-Star. That is beautiful. Who's got our Mariners? P. John. Don Mattingly All-Star. Oh boy. Those are nice. Yeah, the hobby was a little light. We'll see how that goes moving forward. See how the jumbo does. Yep. No arguments here. Two mojos. All right. On to the mojo packs. I don't think a bad card of Ken Griffey Jr. has ever been produced. This is where I always struggle, guys. I can never do this quite right. Try to keep the hits in the back. Conine. McClanahan. Yankees. Oh, I know. That is entirely possible. It's nice to see you, Dan. I failed to get a shot of our boxes in the wild. I always appreciate your write-up. I have less time in between day number 1 and day number 2 on release days. Glacius. Lankford. All right, we're about to have fun with parallels where yours truly messes it up. I think this is our... no, it's not. Tony Gwynn. Christian De Oca. Montas De Oca. On the leaders for Gwynn. Again, does not look like a base card. That's nice. I want to say Sand Glitter, and then there's a Polar Bear Orioles version on the 91. Montes de Oca looks like a sand glitter, if I'm not mistaken. Unnumbered jumbo exclusive. And that was Polar Bear. It trips me up between sand glitter and the other one that looks like it. I'm already tripped up on. I'm going to leave it just like that. There's something cool back there. Poland. Bobichette. Stars Align, ripping packs. Been seeing a lot of them because my Mariners are playing the Orioles right now. Victorious in 10 yesterday, blown out today. Somebody hit a grand slam. I actually didn't catch who it was. An Oriole, that is. Schneider. Beantown Buds. So FYI, for later in the stream, I have, there's a Bryce Eldridge, a dozen hangers, I think. I have an extra jumbo. Might have 2 extra jumbos, actually. We can do a break if people are into it. Is this black? Hoffman. Yes, it is. It is real black. Looks like black sand glitter, if I'm not mistaken. Andrew Hoffman to the D-backs, out of 10. Burl. I bet Burl knows who this is, too. Out of 10, sir. 6 of 10. Where has he played? Has he played in... Oh, he got traded at some point. Burl might not have seen him play. Looks like he spent most of his time in the Royals farm system. Might have played against a guy. Black out of 10. Black sand glitter, I think. Burl will like it. I like it. Rainbow on Mr. George Springer. Tatis on the glove work, and Ohtani on the 91. 91 All-Star, that is. The condition of the foil so far is pretty decent for flagship. There's a little bit of chipping going on, but... I'm going to leave that like it is. I think it's working. CES. DeLauder. Chrome goes on pre-order in a week and a half, which made me want to investigate who our likely MVPs are. National League's probably a wrap. Haesung Kim. It's a cool shot. Ime. But what are we thinking in the American League? Ranger Suarez. Regular sand glitter behind Suarez is Jack Sowinski. Glove work, Nolan Arenado. That one actually makes sense. Connor Early on the 91. 2025 home runs, that is. Lots of foil. Tyler O'Neill. Springer, that red Blue Jays uniform throws me off. Guardians team card looks good. Pahis. Murakami, number 2 for the break. Just base. Sorry. Take another look at that. Orioles. Yeah, let's talk about your Red Sox. I don't mean that sarcastically either. I'm aware of the general state of things. What I don't know, this might be our auto. Nope, threw me again. McGuire on the all hits. What am I saying? Leaders. We're going to go with that. Rockies team card in a rainbow. Vlad Jr. Are they just not spending money? What's going on over there? Pirates 9-6 over the Dodgers. And what's up with your rookie? Dryer rookie cup. Randy. Jordan Walker. Looks like he's going to make the All-Star. Locklear. Oh, that's right. That black to 10 is nice. I wish Burl was here to talk to us about Andrew Hoffman, although he's a newly minted Diamondback, I think, so maybe he doesn't have anything for us. Bellinger. Dana. Walker. Sand Glitter is Mr. Connor Early. There you go, Dan. Glove work, Julio. And Mo. Rookie parallel. He needs to not. So does he have arm troubles? Connor Early. Roman's dead. So here's the thing about the Red Sox and the Yankees, especially. One, I gotta be honest. I prefer one of them over the other. Let's go with that. But out west, we get a lot of all smiles. We get a lot of just rumor mill, and then the tabloids or whatever, the papers, they talk about the drama, which I don't really care about. But the word is that he parties too hard and needs to make an adjustment. Ricky Gervais. Gold foil Lars Nootbaar. Oh, there's some other stuff in there. Okay, we're going to come back to that. That red on gold looks awesome. Jacob Wilson on the relic. Glove work, Bobby Witt. Rainbow foil, Nate Eovaldi. And all-star, Mark McGwire. So, Mr. Wilson gets himself a relic. Put him right there. How about that? And that just looks like a cool card. Red and gold. Tight fit. Nootbaar. Cards over Mets. That's a cool card. Your trio. There's Sagis. But that is another base. Javier Assad. Rojas. Cam Smith and Alcantara, future stars. Rocchio. Zach Cole, rookie. Looking for our auto. Glove work, Rafael. Reynaldo Lopez on the rainbow and Juan Soto on the 91. Correction, because I was gonna say something and then I didn't. that Dodger trio. I was going to ask this question. Where'd it go? It was R-I-S-E-N, as in risen. So I guess intentional grammar change to indicate that they already have arrived, I guess. I wonder what it does look like, though. Freeman. Adley. Harry Ford. I think that's our first one. Me and Burl still love him. Dirt Dynamos. That's cool. Corey Lee. I feel like there's a die cut back here. Behind Muncie. It is a die cut. There's the 75th. Riley Green with a awesome card and a not as awesome signature. We're going to get a better look as soon as I get it sleeved. That's pretty. Tiger spot for Electric Kool-Aid in this one. Is this always how Riley signs, though? That is a sweet card. 250, that is the gold. Kool-Aid, it's a sweet looking card. I don't like to comment too much on people's autographs. Mine is nothing to behold, but it looks like a scribble. Sandglitter Flaherty. Glove work. Donnie Baseball and Savage on the 91. The stars of MLB have improved. They're common, of course, but they have improved, I think. Was anybody on Card Swap's stream? I was not able to join. I'm curious how his went. Belting Bros. That's a good looking classic team card. Baldwin Rookie Cup. Eldridge Rookie at the end there. Here is a gold, a real one. Jake Myers to 2026. Oh, Jake. Sorry about that. Probably a Discord setting, actually, but relevant somewhat to you, Jake, is the Cardinals. Glove work, Mark Grace, Rainbow Foil, Sanoha, and Rod Carew. Thomas Sigis is our player of the day. Last regular pack, and then we have our Mojo packs. And I was saying earlier, for anyone just joining, I have about a dozen hangers, and I've got a jumbo and a hobby to do something with. We can always break it later on down the road, but Okamoto rookie, I don't feel like we've seen one of those yet. Munoz. And I do have a blaster. I want to check out the holiday parallels if anybody's into it. Or maybe I'll just open it for funsies. Green behind Dominguez. Torres. Glaber Torres. 32 of 99. The colors pop. Thank you. Yes. I would say about 50% of the time when we pull a Rod Carew, I say that. And I always wonder if that's 50% not enough. Sand Glitter, Cronenworth. Or if I should just go ahead and say it every time. Chapman Glove Work and Blake Snell on the 91. Interesting. Did not know that. That's funny. Mojo, pack number 1 out of the jumbo. Nolan Ryan. Manny Machado. Jazz Chisholm. Jake DeGrom. Julio Rodriguez on the All-Star. I do like that one. We do have a green. So James Wood, Kaifus, and green. Frank Thomas. 50 of 99. Nick T with the White Sox, probably hoping for more Murakami, but there is a nice little Frank Thomas mojo. .50 of 99. I've seen better and I've seen worse. All right, in no particular order, mostly anyway, was the Mojo 99 Frank Thomas. Murakami base. Top loaded the first one. Connor Early Sand Glitter. Christian Montes de Oca Sand Glitter. Schwarber Relic. Yeah, that verbiage is lame. Jake Myers on the gold. Jacob Wilson on the relic. What does it mean, Topps? Gleyber Torres on the green foil to 99. Ime on the blue foil to 150. Iglesias gold foil unnumbered. I'm sorry, they numbered them this year. Didn't catch that the first time around. Raisel Iglesias numbered 2399. Should have known that. Riley Green on the 75. What is it actually, Kai? The 75 years of Topps. Numbered to 50. That is the gold. He just forgot to sign it. Well, and Hoffman Black Sand Glitter to 10. Andrew Hoffman, that is. And last but not least, Segis, who's going to stay right here. But Jake, I promise you'll get your Segis. Little housekeeping, and I'm going to check in with our East Coasters or anyone else who's not going to be on the stream. Specifically, PCA, Ayla, Kool-Aid, Drew Morg, Lochneff, and Shinjiro. If any of you want me to do your personals sooner rather than later, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. We got tons of time. I just want to be mindful of your own schedule. Yes, Crab 108 will be next with a possible small break if I'm doing any personals for guys who have to leave. But yes, 108 is up next. You've got Braves if I remember correctly. Absolutely, dude. Thank you. It's good to have you. Been a little bit. I appreciate it. Dan, everything's still available. The only exception is Platinum Blasters. Those are gone, or they're all claimed. But I've got all the Series 1, or excuse me, Series 2. And all of the other stuff that's in packs. So the only thing you missed was Platinum. So if that's what you're talking about, I'm afraid you did miss it. Otherwise, I still have everything. Dang it. It's the second time. I don't want anyone to know what I look like. It's right next to the volume button, though. I don't know why it matters, especially with all the regulars, but it is weird for some reason. Right, catching up on chat. DMX. Leaf Baseball Nation, absolutely. Do you want me to ship it, or are we opening it? You got it, man. Neon and Baseball Nation. Yeah, Dan, if this sounds all right, I'll do Baseball Nation for DMX and the Neon, and then we'll do your blaster. That's actually, I only have one blaster. It's the one product line I did not really go wild on, and I think I'd forgotten about the summer parallels that I like. Mrs. the Florist. It was another jump scare. Me trying to mute and instead revealing my true identity. The problem with that is that I can't just, I won't have the video up. I can't do that because DMX. There are 6 packs here, 1 through 6. You can go ahead and pick. And then we'll get to our jumbo after those 2 things. The best one? I want to say 2. I have no idea if that's the best one. I will say that unless Leaf messes up, you have an auto in there. And then do you care about picking Neon? I think there's 7 of those, so 1 at the top, 7 at the bottom. Number 3 from top for Neon. Right there. And for anyone watching, I will stick around for as long as... we'll go Neon first. Does that sound good? We'll stick around for as much live packs as you want. And I got a bunch of S2 hangers. But we'll get to K108 here shortly. Sadness. Carlos. I actually know where Carlos is from. Descendants. I have kids. A Goofy movie, 30th anniversary. Is that Pete's? What's Pete's kid's name? PJ. Candace. Matangi. Nick, price on hangers. 18. And I like to be transparent. It's 15 here plus tax, so... Hangers is not... Ooh, there's a Sinjay. Is not something I can get from any kind of a deal. So Sinjay's numbered too. I wonder if that's the auto in the back. Oh boy, these cards, man. These are so nice. It says blue or purple. Xing Xiang, I don't know how to pronounce his name, to be quite honest with you. 13 of 35. Every single one of these is going to need a nice sleeve. Cash Mayfield. These are base... Well, they're not base cards, but they look like they're base cards because they're volume. That's to 59, I think. We'll come back to that. Padilla, and I think your auto is going to be this Sinjay. Very nice. I'm happy about that. Numbered to 25. 8 of 25. The reason I'm happy about that, Dave, is, if you didn't know, and you probably do, he is a switch pitcher. Former Mariner farmhand. Sadly, no longer with us. With the Mariners, that is. Me and Burl talk about him often. In fact, I just sent Burl a message about Sinjay today because he did a sketch card and he drew 2 little stick figures. And it was pretty great. Number 2, 65. I think I may have said 55 before. Yes, it's wild, man. And he's decent, too. I think he's better from the left side, if I remember. But he's legit. Has a glove that fits both hands. And they have to enforce the rule. All kinds of jump scares today. Declaring where you're going to throw and hit from before the at-bat so people don't get into a showdown. And that blue Co. Yeah, I am a Shinjiro fan. Or Shinjiro. I'm a Shinjiro fan. Yes, I am. I'm a Sinjay fan. 31 of 35 on the Co. Yeah. It does remind me of Abbott, even though it's not really the same. All right. There is your Baseball Nation. Man, I love this product. I got I think it was out of a card swap break. I got a Sinjay auto. I'm not positive it was card swap, but. Dave, thank you, sir. All right, we're going to do Dan's S2 Blaster, and then we're going to slide over to K108. And then it's a free-for-all, and we can do all kinds of stuff. Nick T wants a hanger later. Absolutely. Oh, Dan, 30 on the blaster. My only regret is that I don't have more blasters, but I do have everything else. I do have hangers. Nick T's got a hanger too coming. And DNX. All right. If it sounds all right, I'm going to go to K108 because I feel like I think I just promised that after the blaster. Unless you guys are trying to bounce. Dan, I really appreciate this because I really like these parallels, and this is going to be fun to see. Yes, I definitely have the hangers. Oh, that's the same comment. Replying twice. All right. Good luck, sir. Tolly on the back. Toll. This one didn't have any of the parallels. I think they're usually in the front, or at least they have been in the past. Basayo on the 91. Toll showed up for you. He's either going to do my electrical work or he's going to pitch. It is Tolly. Okay. I said on the Platinum stream that I want to get a Toll. I think it's pronounced Toll, right? The parallels in Platinum. We need to get a Tolly Toll. Baldwin, not in this product, though. Shohei. Chapman. Oh, Otani's flipped around. Oh boy, Sunshine Otani, Dave. Very nice. There is our first parallel. I wouldn't have thought orange would be of the unnumbered variety, but apparently it is, unless it's hidden. So this is, I guess, one of the more common ones, but very nice. Unless they went unnumbered on all the parallels. I can't remember Sunshine's, what their rarity level is. Otani. Sweet. Seiya Suzuki. Very nice. Okay, we're having a good blaster so far then. And we do have flipped around and an insert. So there's Joyce. There's glove work Griffey. Very nice. And the Louder Stars and Michael Garcia on the one I always want to call Sand Glitter, even though it doesn't really look like Sand Glitter. Big dumper. Early. Castillo. Oh, okay. So this must be the common one. Got it. Let me drop my hands. Flores on the Sunshine. That is a rookie. All right, so we got two of them. Still very nice pull on the Otani, though. Why do I do that? Rock and big dumper. Jackson Merrill. Okamoto. Marte. Mookie Betts, 91 All-Star. Jackson Merrill. Titans of the Game. I think I called one of those earlier. Stars. All right. Definitely thought the orange was going to be a little more rare, but still sweet. Munoz. Ricky Gervais. Behind Lars. There's another orange. And okay, if you're going to get them, you're getting the right ones. Very awesome. Okay, there's your more base stack. Murakami on the Sunshine. Nice hits, my friend. Yeah, Otani's prices are nuts. Murakami and Otani. I would dare to say those are literally the two you would want if you were picking. And Jordan Walker on the pink shimmer. Or purple shimmer, I don't know. Very nice. So your Walker, pink shimmer, I think. Rafael Flores on the Sunshine. And very nice. Otani and Murakami Sunshines. Sweet, dude. I love it. I've soured a little bit on blasters, flagship blasters specifically, not on, there are other blasters that are amazing like Platinum and Bowman, but maybe that will restore my faith a little bit. I do like the parallels though. All right, we're going to slide over to K108 and then we can go back to personals and stuff. I have actually a whole hobby for Chi-Town for PCA, who's out of town, out of his town, and can't get to product. So I'm kind of excited about that. All right, there's K108. refresh our memory on who's in there. All right. K108. Hey, it worked this time. All right. Borbo, perfect. Welcome, my friend. You've got your Blue Jays. And we are just now cracking 108. And after this, I'm going to take a brief pause, grab a drink, and then I'm going to see if Wave 2 of my Series 2 showed up. I have the hangers in hand. I have PCA's Hobby in hand. The rest of my stuff is not in hand yet. All right, here we go on K108. Henderson. Lawler. Pintaro. I like that shot. Gino. There's a gold foil coming up here. Behind Javier. Mitch Ferris, numbered to 399, which I just found out. Simeon Woods Richardson on the Sand Glitter. Jeter on the Leaders and NATO. Mrs. the Florist. Nothing would make me happier. We did see the Sunshine Murakami. I'm very happy, sincerely, that the White Sox have fun things happening finally. I don't want to say it, but it looks like there's something orange back here. Pretty sure that's the color orange. Behind the louder base rookie is a Texas Ranger, and it is orange. Ezekiel Duran, Sand Glitter showing up. So this should be the normal numbering, so this should be numbered to 25. 12 of 25, yes. Mr. Florist. Wife wanted Murakami. You got yourself a Duran to 25. Interesting on the Sand Glitter. We had a black, if you weren't here, a black out of 10. Glove work, Vladdy. Tyler Glasnow, Rainbow, and Jackie. We had a black Sand Glitter to 10 in the last break. Diamondbacks pitcher, whose name is now escaping me. Very nice. I could argue that the black Sand Glitter looks better than the true black. Excellent. Soderstrom. Murakami base, Mrs. Flores. We're just getting warmed up. Will Smith celebrating his World Series home run. Ricky Gervais. George Kirby. Rangel on the sand glitter. Dalton Rushing with the ink. Glove work Ichiro. I love that one. Password Garcia. All right. Ink to the Dodgers. Cali Drifter. I believe your boy Shinjiro hooked you up on the Dodger spot in this. Dalton Rushing. Rangel is a sand glitter. Murakami, that is just base, but I'm going to sleeve it anyways. Which I usually do a lot of when I sort. My usual disclaimer on sorting after a big release day like this is it will take longer than normal to get ready, to get everyone ready to ship. Belting Bros. Jonathan Cannon. Akamoto. Base rookie. This is Ocker Oak. Does your boy Borbo have inserts or something else? I know he's not in the base set, but Alcantara, Scott Rowland glove work, DeLuca Rainbow, and Nolan Ryan on the 91. We're gonna pause real quick. I need to check something. I'll be right back. Oh, bummer. He's not in Series 2. Risen Suns. That's what we were talking about earlier. Wanting to see the golden mirror of that. Quan. Harry Ford. No jump scare. I managed to slow down before I pushed that button. Savage, base rookie. Carter Jensen. Jerry Seinfeld, rainbow foil. That will go to the Mets. I know people are looking for him. That's cool. First pitch, Jerry Seinfeld. Give me a few minutes. That's cool. Trevor Story on the sand glitter. Brandon Sprout on the 91. What is the deal with baseball? It took me a minute. All right. Verlander. I think Jim mentioned him earlier. He is getting up there. Well seasoned. George Kirby, that Justin is. Cornell. Chase Madroff. Turner is going to be a City Connect, Relic, and some flipped around stuff right there as well. City Connect. Verbiage says it's authentic, and it is blue to 150. And it actually matches the City Connect. That's actually pretty cool. Reds, or sorry, Glove Work, Dustin Pedroia. Reds team card in rainbow foil, Buster Posey. If I'm going to get a base relic, well, it's not even base. If I'm going to get a relic, I would probably choose, well, outside of the big boys with super sweet patches, I would choose the City Connects. White Sox team card. Cleveland takes flight. Marlins team card. Song Kim, Low, Ime. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Dominguez. Your Savage base. Lou Gehrig. Does not look like base. Those are nice inserts. Guardians team card in a foil. Do you have your Guardians, Burl? Or I'm sorry, not Burl. Trisket. No, Kool-Aid has the Guardians in this one. Joe Mauer All-Star. Otani. Early. Deoka, we saw him earlier. Cameron Rookie Cup. G1 Bay. This happens every time I open a new product, but I see something after several boxes that I feel like we haven't pulled yet, and it seems unlikely. Robert Hassel. Dirt Dynamos. Jordan is Sand Glitter. Glove Work, Javi Baez. Nick Kurtz. I think the glove work color parallels are going to be sneaky. 2 packs plus 2 mojos. Oh, I did not see that. Naylor. Screaming like Sal Stewart. Juan Soto. Leo Rivas. Randy career year. Chase Madroff. Is he concussed? Eldridge. Kershaw. Telling you, these look good. JJ Bleday on the rainbow foil and Freeman on the 91 All-Star. Last regular pack. What a bonus auto. Got spoiled with platinum when we got 2 different bonus autos. Kike Hernandez. Now all Cardinals are looking like flagship players of the day. Every time I see one, I'm like, was that the guy from Series 1? Flagship day? Mariners team card. Still looking for your Murakami, Mrs. Florist. Here's a purple something. Cubbies. Carson Kelly, true purple. Glove work, Andrew Jones. Sand glitter, Bryce Johnson. Carter Jensen, rookie 91. And the purple is something 250. Yikes. The foils don't want to slide. Carson Kelly, 140 of 250. Perfect timing. All right, 2 Mojo packs. Will Clark. Francisco Lindor. Chris Sale. Mets Bobichette. $18 on the hangers. Mrs. Florist, excuse me. It's hot in this room. I have a fan going and it's drying me out. Frank Thomas. Corbin Carroll. Nolan Ryan. Colson Montgomery. White Sox, but not the White Sox. All right. I've seen better, I've seen worse. That is a rookie, however. All right, we got that Montgomery Mojo. Carson Kelly to 250 on the purple foil. Jerry Seinfeld rainbow foil first pitch. City Connect Trey Turner. Dalton Rushing on the auto on the 91. Ezekiel Duran sand glitter to 25. And Frank Thomas, that's right. Mitch Ferris gold, and it is numbered to 399. That was 108, and it was... All right, brief pause for housekeeping, and then on to some personals. And to check to see if Wave 2 has arrived, because I have plenty of hangers, but I do not have the rest of my hobby product until some magic happens. I'll be right back, folks. All right, sorry about that, guys. Hangers are 18. We haven't opened one yet. Verdict's out on banger status. I do have time for Platinum Blaster and Mrs. the Florist. Unfortunately, I do not have any more Series 2 blasters. Lame as it is, I only got one. I have Hobbies and Jumbos. They did arrive just literally 10 minutes ago. The rest of them, that is. So for Series 2, I have about a dozen hangers, and I have a couple of Jumbos and a couple of Hobbies. And I'll make sure I'm going in the right order because I've told some folks that I will do some stuff before bedtime. So I think we're either going to go to DMX's hanger or got the banger blaster too. Man, I will not make that mistake again. Ayla's Platinum Blaster. Ayla and Dan, are you going to be with us for a minute? We'll do both yours back to back. This is the Florist for a hanger, absolutely. And I also have that whole lineup of packs to stack, so I'll bring those out too. All right, but first up, let's see. I think I told... Can go second. Okay, that's very nice. Yeah, I think I told Dave I would hit his hanger next. All right, Mr. Dave. 1, 2, 3. 1 at the top, 6 at the bottom. If you want to pick your hanger, Dave. 1 at the top, 6 at the bottom. I'm happy to pick 2. I just, if you want an option. Number 2. All right, this is my first hanger of the release. Number 2. Good luck, sir. Nick T says 5 when it's time. Got it. Are the hits in the middle? We're going to find out. Rushman. Murakami. Noah Cameron Rookie Cup. G1 Bay. I did see a gold back there. You Savage. Base. Naylor. Pulling for you, Dave. Christian Walker on the gold. Let me pull the gold Astro earlier, I think. Lou Gehrig. Here's our Diamantes. Cutter Crawford. Austin Martin. Rainbow Nick Lofton. Another Red Sox. Connolly Early. Why can I not remember, guys? It's not a shimmer. Dale Murphy. Colson Montgomery, Titans. Sal Stewart. Churio on the Stars. And Bryce Eldridge on the Titans. Got some Red Sox in there. Connolly Early. Christian Walker's gold. Let's check out his number. $13.31 of 2026. Thank you. Let me get that labeled real quick. All right, and I think I promised A-Law his Platinum Blaster, and I think I saw a note from Nick T on a hanger. All right, so this is DMX. I love this stuff. All right, we're going to switch gears for a moment at least. Let's go like... Apparently I can't figure out how to count. There's 5. 1 at the top, 5 at the bottom. This is for Ayla. All right. Good luck. Shout out to P. John for finding these in an unlikely spot to get us some more platinum. Ayla. All right. Mentally preparing myself for a whole different thing. Adrian Gonzalez. We had some awesome cards come out of our breaks. Sagisi, right? Adrian Gonzalez, Speckle to 150. Tanner Gordon, rookie. Solid start. Who are we hunting especially, Ayla? Jackson Holiday. He's the one who hit the Grand Slam off of us today. I just remembered. Joey Votto. Adrian Gonzalez Refractor. That's funny. Agon. Matt Chapman. Richie Ashburn. Shea Wickham. Cedric Mullins on the Prism. To 75, Rose Gold, I believe. Max Fried, 31 of 75. I dare say the blasters are about as good as I've ever seen blasters in any product. Alex Gordon. Shinjiro's about to dump a whole lot of Adrian Gonzalez cards on you. Wade Boggs. Doubleheader, Bobby Witt and George Brett. DJ Hertz. I liked him when he was there. Ornelas. Jackson Jobe. Justin Verlander. Wyatt Langford. Our blue prisms back there behind Wegman. Base prism, Xander B. Jackson Holiday is a refractor. And a nice color match on the Kim Rookie Blue Prism. That's actually quite beautiful. Shinjiro and I talk frequently about our love for blue color matches. Sapphire in particular, but that ain't too shabby. 2 packs left, Ayla. Tony Perez. Mark Burley. Refractor Christian Campbell. That is a rookie. And Mr. Julio Rodriguez. Campbell refractor. All right, last pack for you, sir. Yes. Bo Bichette. Ozzy Albies. Rails and Sales, I believe, insert Nolan Ryan. Colton Cowser. All right, Ayla, your blaster was decent. There is your Kim Blue Prism. Christian Campbell refractor. Adrian Gonzalez refractor. Adrian Gonzalez, I think Speckle to 150. Rose Gold, Max Fried to 75. I'm going to have to ask you all a question in the Discord. There's a line that was not quite crossed, but... All right. Kool-Aid, Drew Morg, Lochneff, Shinjiro. Shout it out if you want me to throw yours in there. Otherwise, I think Nick T wanted hanger number 5. Oh, except... This is the procedures I'm still working out, because I think claim order may have been... This is the florist. And Dan wants one too. That's awesome. Or did you want a rug? If I'm going in order... Mrs. the Florist, or the Florist family wanted number 5. I will keep them in the same order. And then we'll go to Nick T. Does that work? So I think your bottom one is the one you want, Nick. But this is for the Florist family. Good luck, my friends. I do have more hangers. I just didn't want to get too many stacks happening. And then I still have all that other stuff, too. I haven't even gotten the chance to put it out. But all right, Florists. Kelly. Connolly early, showing up early and often. Montes de Oca, too easy. Your hits are going to be toward the bottom. I want to hit a Murakami so bad. Best I can do is a Wyatt Langford base. I'm just kidding. Bedroth. Yankees team. DC duels. One-time Mariner Luis Torrens. Oh, flipped around cards. Here we go. Jerry Seinfeld, rainbow. Are all the first pitches rainbow, or did we just get lucky? Either way, that's going towards you. Nolan Gorman, Diamante. Oh, there's a pink Diamante behind Jack Little. This one is Jahmai Jones on the pink Diamante, which I believe is the unnumbered Hunter Green base. Paul Skeens, All-Star. Nick Kurtz, Titans. And Nick Kurtz, Treya Savage. And Bryce Eldridge on your stars. All right, your Jahmai Jones, pink Diamante. And Seinfeld, I'm wondering if they're all foils or if we just got lucky. I got a little excited because I figured he still had a base, but maybe not. Florist fam. Nick T, you wanted number 4, I believe. Same order. I think that's the bottom one. Am I right? You got it. Good luck, sir. Oops. Quite all that off there. I agree with Shinjiro. It's time for the White Sox to be good again. Nick T, good luck. Murakami. You're showing up, just it's all been base. Except for the sunshine out of the blaster. Rashi. Yes, Dave, absolutely. Baldwin, Heel, Cuero, Povich, Ortiz. I'm going to pause and write that down so I don't forget. anybody wants to go wild, I got hobbies and jumbos. I don't know if we're going to get a break filled. Live, anyway. If anybody wants their own, we can do that. Cassis. A little bit of corner damage to a couple of these cards. I don't think you're going to be too upset, but that Poland has a ding corner. Here come the hits. Behind Julin. Glove work, Clementi. Adley on the Diamante. Sal Frelick on the Diamante. Austin Hedges, pink Diamante. I think this is going to be our retail blue. And, oh! Nick T. Jonah Tong, rookie blue to 150. Out of a hanger. Very nice card, sir. Wow. This hanger is a banger, yes. Nick T, sir. Jonah Tong, 121 of 150. Here I am thinking it's going to be a retail blue of some kind. That's legit blue on the 91. That is nice. X-ray vision over there. Dang, dude. 91 Garrett Cole, Montgomery Titans, Stewart and Churio All-Stars, or excuse me, Stars of MLB. Bryce Eldridge Titans. This was your nicest card at one point. Austin Hedges, pink Diamante. And Murakami base. But your Jonah Tong numbered auto is awesome. I need to re-up on my sleeve game. 1 second. Very nice, dude. Wow. That's gorgeous. Calling that a color match, too. That was nice. Shinjiro, you mentioned lack of sleep. Should I open your platinum? I've still got platinums for Kool-Aid, Drew Morg, Lochneff, and Shinjiro, and then I've got on my list Dan's cards and DMX for hangers. Uh-oh. Little marital squabble. There's got to be more in there. Yeah, you got it, Dan. We'll do it right now. 1 through 3, or I can even grab more if it doesn't. I don't know if you guys like when I mix in the current stack, but I have more hangers I can get you to choose from if you want. I just don't know if that's going to make you happy or make you sad. Shinjiro, I'm going to open this hanger for Dan, and then do you want me to do your platinum or do you want me to wait? Oh, I'm going to be working on this stream for tomorrow with Callie for the next bit. I don't know if that means it's a good time or a bad time. So this is, yeah. I grabbed number 2, right, Dan? I'm pretty sure I did. I was talking and moving at the same time, but I think I nailed it. Okay. Good luck. Jimenez. I'll get you something to put you to sleep with visions of championship Red Sox teams in your head. Will Smith. Caden Brown. All right. I know some people really care and some people really don't, but they're literally all the same until you open them, and then they're all different. It's very profound. Terens. Hobie Milner, I love that name. Polar Bear Orioles. Randy on the leaders. We're going to go with league leaders. I really like that insert. Campero on your Diamante. McCullers, Diamante. Kodai Senga on the Shimmer. Corbin Burns base. Vladdy All-Star. This one was not so much of a banger. And stars, we'll go with Titans. Tarek Skubal. Eldridge, McLean, and Cassie on the stars. That one didn't quite do it. You did get the banger blaster, that is true. Alright, sorry, I got confused. Shinger, I don't know if you were saying it was a good or a bad time, but let me know. Otherwise, I've got a DMX, who I think is also East Coast. A DMX hanger to get to. Second hanger, right? I think that was what we were doing. Or platinum for Shinjiro. And while I wait to decide, might be making it worse. I'm trying to make it easier for you all, but in terms of bedtimes and such, but then I just feel like I'm asking you a bunch of questions and you're probably like, dude, get over it. I'm going to set some other stuff out if anybody wants to jump in. Those are both one auto packs. Stars that I dropped. There's more, but I will get to work. All right, so we will go over to DMX's hanger. Is that right, Dave? More importantly, do you want me to throw some more hangers on camera and you can pick from a wider variety? Jake, thank you, man. Anything on your way out? I hope I've kept up with the chat. I hope. I appreciate you, Jake. I think you're saying throw some more hangers up there. There we go. Number 3 to DMX. You got it. Good luck. Edwin Diaz. And if I've missed anyone that was claiming, I apologize. Just throw me another chat. Still working on the best way to do that. I think the best way to do that is have the extended Kingdome family help me out, but they're all working on other stuff. Or use a bigger screen. Okamoto. Because the chat window I'm looking at doesn't hold very many messages at a time. Man, I don't know if there's been any Philip Abner yet. Certainly not anything outside of base, except I got to be honest, is he even on the base checklist? Because I don't know the answer to that. CES. Talkman. Interesting stuff happening here, I think. Utley, or not. Glove work. Jade Murray Diamante. Jake Dreyer, Rookie Cup. I believe you have an autograph, Mr. Dave. Parker Messick. Our second autograph out of these hangers. That's wild. Stars. Base, I think. Base stars. I'm going to get right back to that. Gunnar Henderson All-Star. Titans Freeland. Stars Beaver. Colson Montgomery is Titans. Stewart is Stars. Parker Messick auto. Not too shabby for a hanger. Parker Messick. Oh, and I see PCA. I have a hobby that I'm opening for him. Let me know if it's a good time, sir. DMX, not too shabby. Maybe my official rule should just be going coast to coast. Guaranteed authenticity. Dave, I appreciate you, man. Have a good night. PCA is now a good time. Or actually, Shinjiro also. All right, Chi-Town, I got you. Speaking of options, do you want an option amongst hobbies, or do you want me to pick one? Full disclosure, it will give me an excuse to put more product on the camera. I may have overbought Series 2. I don't know. Oh, Flores. I don't think I wrote down a second hanger for you. Thank you. You're on the list now. No, thank you. Chi-Town says no, thank you. Are you saying don't choose or choose? Green means go ahead and not talk about it. I don't want to choose. Okay, I'm going to choose for you. I have 3 hobbies in my hand. This one has your name on it. All right. This box belongs to Mr. PCA Fan Club President. in its entirety. This is fun. Thank you for getting that. The Office, always funny. There's your Mojo pack. I hope you're having a good travel trip. Your bottom packs didn't want to move. Maybe that's something cool. That's right. All right, PCA, who are we looking for? By the way, I don't remember who had them off the top of my head without looking. Ernie Banks, 91. That is a base card, but I'm thinking you might like that one. Duran and Lopez. I had the Fish Finder and the Shoot Down a Blue Jay thing going for our second Platinum hobby break. And I think I need to settle up or give credit or something to both teams, I think, got parallels in that break. One of them definitely did, and I believe it was the Fish. Caden Dana. Seiya Suzuki. Track it. Let me know if you want to see something that I'm going too fast on. I always stress a little bit more. Mickey Mantle on personals because I don't want the person who owns them to feel like I've gone too fast or sometimes too slow. Am I allowed to answer, Burl? Is that a cheat? Baldwin. Behind heel. Glove work. Tom Glavine. They all start to look like parallels after a while, but I don't believe it is. Not sure why it was flipped around. Heel. Ricky Gervais. There's another Office reference. I think he's Googling it right now. Glavine's a legend. George Kirby. All right, PCA. This isn't, I'm very whelmed. Somebody else made an Office reference earlier, didn't they? Liberatore. Duran. Baldwin Rookie Cup. Sal Stewart. Animated but not yelling. Shohei. All your hits are in the last packs, I guess. I really want this to be better. I'm trying to do a really good job, okay? Green foil, Harrison Bader. I may need to stop midway. I need to go grab another roll of sleeves. Bader is 58/99. Finally, something colory. Is that the one we pulled an auto of? And no, sorry. That was Platinum. Never mind. Crawford. Aaron. Ranger Suarez. Trey is Savage. You know what we haven't seen yet? Golden Mirrors. Kodai Senga. Don't Shoot the Messenger. 140 on the hobbies and 300 on the jumbos if anybody wants a whole box. And that is a very small notch above cost. What is this? Oh, first pitch. Okay, so they must all be rainbow foils. Mariah Taylor. I don't know who that is. Host of NBC's Football Night in America and Baseball Night in America. I guess I don't watch enough nationally televised baseball, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't know who you were, and you are in the baseball landscape. Apparently the first pitches are all foils. Cole and Ciccone. All right, I think we're like halfway-ish, PCA. Roldis Chapman. Jiwon Bay. Here's a gold. It's Nathan Lukes. Gold to 2026. All the way in there. Nathan Lukes. All right. This is not great so far. If Burrell's forgetting a baseball name, there is no hope for the rest of us. Robert Hassel. Dynamos. Naylor. Oh, that's pretty. Honus Wagner. That's 2 gold not to be a parallel. Why is it so gold? I don't think there'd be an unnumbered gold insert, though. Yeah, I guess you're right. Pirates team color. It's just... You're probably right. It's very gold, though. Very shiny, very goldy. Corey Lee, Paul Goldschmidt. Speaking of Goldie. Murakami, finally. Just paper, though. Christian Walker, he's showing up, too. Muncie Future Stars, Kyle Leahy. Christian Walker on the rainbow foil. Murakami on the base. It does look like the yellow foil, actually, now that you mention it. It's like the yellow foil regular base parallel. Ripping packs with Mike Trout. Leo Rivas. PCA, I need to do better. Julio DeLauder. Lauerdis. Yes, agreed. Randy. Hello. You got an auto and a relic. Brian, woo! Dude is legit. That is nice, dude. Me and Burl will gawk for a minute. Okay, so you got an auto out of the box. I do like that. Because of the Mariner team colors, that throws it off, but it does appear to be green. It is 17 of 99. Wait, what? Massey and Wynn. That is a nice Brian Wu. Yes. I thought it was a color match by default, not by number, but it looks like a Mariner green, not a Topps green. I'm just excited we got an auto out of the hobby. What is it, like 1 in 3 usually or something like that? Angels, Rainbow Foil, Ben Joyce. Christian Koss, Bryce Eldridge. There's another rookie for you. Two packs left plus your mojo. Javier Assad. Glove work, Jim Edmonds. Grisham, Jones, and Halpin. Jim Halpert. 10th floor, what's up, dude? No, this is actually a personal box for PCA Fan Club. We actually already opened K108. Connolly Early. And I remember saying your name, so you did get something. It was not anything like monster, but you did hit something. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. But K108 is back in time from this point. This is your Mojo Pack PCA. Ime. Basayo, very nice. Jeter. And Julio on the All-Stars. I like the Basayo. And the Ime. Yeah, that Woo is going to PCA. So you had a Luke's Gold to 2026, Harrison Bader to 99 on the green foil, and the coolest one, Brian Wu to 99 on the Major League material. Agreed on the silver pack for sure. Appreciate you. Oh, and you had the first pitch as well. And the Honus Wagner that I top-loaded because I thought it was something more than Pirates team's colors. My pleasure, dude. All right, I'm going to go. I'm sorry, Shinjiro. This was back to our office joke. I didn't know if you were saying you're busy doing something else, so it's not a good time, or if, oh, hey, I'm online, so anytime. I literally didn't know. I confused. Otherwise, I've got 4 more Platinum Blasters and a Florist hanger to get to. I might just slide over to the hangers and then anything else you guys are into. Okay, you got it. Well, Florist, so let's go East Coasters. Kool-Aid. I don't know if Kool-Aid's with us. Drew Morg, I want to say Central Time. I think we're down to Central Time, guys. Kool-Aid, Drew Morg, Lochneff. I don't know if they're on right now, though. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to grab some top loaders. I'll be right back. All right. He says chill. So I'm going to go. I think we're all in Central Time, I think, at this point. I don't know if I have an East Coaster left. Drew Morg, I got you on the Leaf Vintage. That's actually kind of exciting for me. Florist hanger. Let's go there. 1 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Four. Okay, so what was that game? I don't watch a lot of basketball. Game 4. I'm guessing that the Knicks must have won it based on your comment. That's how out of touch I am. Yup, thanks, Burl. Slip of the tongue. Let me make sure I got the claim right, though, because Drew, you claimed Leaf. Thank you, Burl. You claimed Baseball Nation. Thank you. You are correct. I like that I have friends. Oh, Spurs up by 7. Okay. All right, so this is for the Flores family. Still looking for Murakami. And if anyone is tuning in late, well, and there he is. You do get a base Murakami to start with. I've got hobbies and jumbos also if anybody is wanting to rip even more and more hangers. And thank you for the catch, because Drew Morg wanted a Leaf Baseball Nation, not the vintage pack. Burrow, were you here for the Sinjay auto pull? Harry Ford pulled Sinjay out of 4DMX out of the Baseball Nation. Florist, Higashioka. There it is. I'm a little stitious. And if the number 4 box isn't a banger, you're going to send it back. Winkler. Vladdy on the glove work. Alec Thomas Diamante. Nick Lofton Diamante. Jack Little Rainbow Foil. Joe DiMaggio on the 91. Freeman and Skubal on the Titans. McLean and Cassie on the Stars. Do you want to send it back? Yeah, the Onyx are fun. They both are. Baseball Nation might be my favorite unlicensed. It's kind of like Sapphire, but less money. Drew Morg, you want to do your Platinum and your Baseball Nation? I haven't opened any boys this summer. I bought a few. Drew Morg, there's all the packs remaining from that box. So 3, 5. 1 on the top, 5 on the bottom. And then same question. Well, here, we'll do one at a time. Same question for the Platinum, though. So 5 for Baseball Nation. That was the bottom one. Yep. I'm going to put that up there just to keep it on available. But that is number 5. And then Platinum Blaster. 1 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Two. All right. Let's start with the blaster. So this is for Drew Morg. Thanks for jumping in. I wish I had more Platinum as well, but I guess Series 2 will have to keep us going for release day. I've also got other stuff. I just didn't put it up there. including non-baseball, like neon. All right. Just writing your name on the box so I can get it all pretty. Good luck, sir. Freeman. Prism Lars Nootbaar. Andrew McCutcheon Refractor in his proper uniform, too. Caden Dana. Barrios. Yastrzemski. Robleski to 75 on the rose gold. Very nice. I think he's a dude. Shinjiro would probably be able to tell us more. Robleski, rose gold, 22 of 75. Rose gold, there's a second name in there. Tommy Nance. That is not part of the parallel name. That is a very nice Robleski. Sandberg. Duke Ellis. Rails and Sales, Manny Machado. Hal Newhouser. We talked about him at the last break. Got a blue prism back there. Carlos Santana. Luis Gonzalez prism. Glass now. Cubby. Gavin Hollowell. If you guys were here, we had a Paul Skeens numbered auto out of a blaster last week. Sunday. Tristan Casas. And then we had two ridiculous Shohei cards out of the hobbies. Ben Rice, refractor rookie, right? Captain Crawford. Refractor on the Rice. I am properly re-outfitting my pack wrappers for shipping. Colton Gordon. Zach Wheeler. Cece. Eric Sabrowski. Torque. Contreras. Doubleheader, Vladdy Sr., Vladdy Jr. I don't think we've seen that one yet. That's cool. Rhett Lauder, rookie. A doubleheader on Junior Senior. I like that. Is Gabriel Gonzalez, did he stick or was he a fill-in? I feel like someone got injured and then he got called up. I was talking to W. Catilla about him when he got called up. Young-Hoo Lee. As Platinum Blasters go, this has been a little underwhelming. Prism J-Ram. Edgar Cuero to 150. Al Kaline. All right. Cuero to 150. Comparatively speaking, that was not as good of a blaster, but you did get two numbered cards and a refractor Ben Rice, which is not too shabby. Sorry, butchered the pack, but not the contents. Moises Chassé. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Would you look at that? I believe every single card is numbered. Slawinski, so that one is to 75 on the Chassé, if that's even how you say Chassé. Johnny Slawinski green, which in Leaf is to 25. Caden Sorrell, Wait a second here. There we go. Jacob Lombard. That die cut. We're coming back to that too. Lombard's auto to 25. That is beautiful. Now, I actually was thinking of George Lombard. Jacob Lombard, I'm going to guess, is brother, but I don't know that for a fact. And it certainly doesn't tell us here. Lombard to 25. Oh my goodness. Cade Sorrel die cut. That is one of my favorite die cuts I've ever seen. That's gorgeous. Three days he lasted? All right, yeah. I have not followed him, to be quite honest, since we traded him. Sorrel's die cut is numbered to 49. Kind of like the Bowman Top 100. I like that card. Slewinski. Oh my goodness. Baseball Nation, man. First round possibilities, okay. Johnny Slewinski, 12 of 25. And the Chassé was to 75. $49 of 75 on the Chassé. So, Chase, Moises, I'm going to go Chassé. Johnny Slewinski. Awesome die cut. Caden Sorrell. Jacob Lombard to 25. On what Topps would call a speckle. Cuero to 150. Ben Rice, refractor rookie. Robleski is your hit, I think. They're all hits. Rose Gold. 22 of 75 on Robleski. That was Drew Morg. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I was getting him confused with his brother, apparently, but... If we do have any East Coasters and you want something, let me know. Otherwise, I think I will go to... I don't think Kool-Aid or Lockniff has been on with us at all tonight, so... I think I can wait on them until convenient for everybody, but... Drew Morg, thank you. For real. If Shinjiro wants, I will open his blaster. You've been more than kind. I feel like I should open yours next if you're available. Yeah, no worry, Drew Morg. I can I'm keeping tally here and I'll hit everyone up, but yeah, do not worry about that tonight. For any of you who paid already, I appreciate it, but yeah, when we're doing this with the regulars, I'm not worried about it at all. If Shinjiro's with us, I'll go with his blaster next. And still 4. How many? Yeah, still a pretty... Another 8 or 7 or 8 hangers left too, if anybody wants them. Think this will get Shinjiro's attention? Shinjiro. America's catcher. It did get as I'm pretending like that's what it worked. All right, Shinjiro, 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom, man. There are still some Platinum Blasters to go, but I don't think either one of the other guys is on at all, so you take your pick, and then it will be wide open if anyone wants a fresh Fresh go. Three for the number of earned runs Ohtani gave up. All right. I just shipped Shinjiro's Ohtani IV and City Variation literally right before I picked up my Series 2. Maybe you'll have another reason to ship soon. Was it under 1? I should know this before the game. Good luck, sir. Chase McDermott. Topps foil to 75, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, sorry, 40. That's the rose gold. To 499 on the Topps foil, and behind him Lindor. Jake Mangum. Bro. Them's fighting words. Jake Mangum. Strawberry. Teodosio. Roki Refractor. There you go. Ryan Howard. Not a bad one for you. Cali has been cited. There is a Roki Refractor. Rookie Refractor. Couple of nice things behind here. Merrill. Prism Mason Wynn. Austin Wells. Groovy. That's not what it's called, though. It is to 99, I believe. Knicks won it by 1. 10th floor. Do I owe you anything before you leave? I don't think so. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Corbin Burns Blue Prism. Hypnotoad. David Morgan. Holiday. Rails and Sales Pedro and Zach Gallen. 10th floor if I missed a claim. I don't think I did, but you're not a Knicks fan. I think you're a Sixers fan. Rollins. Grace. D-Lee. Gino, still a Mariner. Always a Mariner. No, I just trying to keep up with the chat. I wanted to make sure I didn't leave you hanging on something. Edmund. Willie Mays Refractor. That's pretty. Garrett Cole. Willie Mays. 2 packs left for you, Shinjiro. Augustin Ramirez, rather. It is a rookie. Prism Nolan Ryan. I know you PC him. Ian Happ. Paul O'Neill. Prism Ryan. Not to be confused with Prison Ryan or Prison Mike. Tony Gwynn. Johnny bench. Stan Musial doubleheader with Albert Pujols. Brooks Lee rookie. A little lighter, but not terrible. So your Roki rookie refractor. Your Mangum Topps foil to $4.99. And your Austin Wells Groovy Green to $99. Now I'm just making stuff up. Thank you, Shinjiro. I do look forward to another Chavez Ravine Fight Club video that you will be streaming tomorrow, right? All right, I will be opening up 2 more blasters for Kool-Aid and Lockneff, but I don't think they're on. So in the meantime, if anybody's wanting anything else, I do have a full slate here. Oh, you know what else I got? Shout out to SSK, who, much like Shinjiro, hooked me up with a box of Japan Edition Series 1. Not available tonight because we're going to break it. And also, like Shinjiro, SSK is going to have the Dodgers in that one for the box hookup. And maybe mix it with something else. We'll see. No. Yeah, I would agree with the rest that it is not too late. It's also not too late to board a flight, bring some rhubarb pie here, and then wait a while till the Mariners get back in town and then watch a game. All right, I'm going to open up another Platinum Blaster for Kool-Aid. Can those still be seen? There we go. Oh, did you say rhubarb cake? It is cake. My brain read pie. I don't know what rhubarb cake is, but I'm guessing it's really good. This is for Kool-Aid. Yep, sounds amazing. Although I don't eat wheat. So if you had gluten-free flour, that'd be great. Muncie Prism. That sounds delicious, seriously. Stanton Refractor. Blue Prism. Louis Tiant. This is Electric Kool-Aid's box. What's the timestamp? I can't see it on the live. All right. Try to help them find it. Soto. Bobby Witt. Berra and Marichal. Ooh, and you're using almond flour. Beautiful. I cut wheat out a number of years ago. Kool-Aid. Right on top, too. Kyle Manzardo, gold to 50. Auto. Nice little surprise for Kool-Aid, although Triskett's going to be a little jealous. Didn't even hide it. Right on top. Kyle Manzardo, true gold to 50. That is gorgeous. Ooh, cookies and cards. I think we've just stumbled onto something. Manzardo to 50. Springer. Rails and Sales Machado. Marcel Azuna. Gold auto. Eric Orze. David Ortiz. Justin Morneau. Roberto Clemente. My favorite LCS. Shout out to Big Nate's in Gig Harbor, where some of this product came from. Told me today, what release was it? I think it might have been 23 Platinum. Stargell Prism. He said, and it's partially, the first part is rumor, which is, it was delayed. That part's true. It got delayed, presumably because they needed to take out all the Wander Franco cards. Tanner Gordon Refractor got delayed by months, and I remember the delay. But the part that blew my mind is that they actually had Topps employees, or maybe contractors, literally ripping through packs, presumably through cases and pallets of product, to remove all of the Wander Franco cards and then repackage them. And that, hey, there is a Shohei Ohtani. And that is the reason that the QC in that is Ohtani base, was so poor. Ohtani base. Yeah, I mean, resealed by Topps, but yes. This is a fact I did not know. It literally was just talking about it today. I forget how we got to that point, but probably talking about 25 Platinum, but Randy Johnson. I was wondering if it would actually have been cheaper to just start over, but I guess that would not be cheaper in terms of autos and such. But Tatis on the doubleheader with Tony Gwynn. Mike Schmidt. Cut them all out. What's the story with Gordon? Brandon Nemo. Oh, I think there's an orange back behind Jason Kendall. There is. Rod, Hall of Famer, Rod Carew. Orange to 25. That was a nice blaster for Kool-Aid. It's kind of like the blaster with the Skeens and Seiya Suzuki that we opened the other day. Rod Carew to 25, and Benintendi not to be outdone with the Blue Prism. Big hits out of there. Carew to 25. Manzardo to 50 auto. Very nice box, Kool-Aid. Very nice box. I got one more Platinum Blaster to go. This one is for Loch Ness Monster, who is in a bit of a cold streak, in a bit of a slump. Loch Ness, this is your box. I really, 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 really want to break you out of that cold streak. And then the floor will be wide open after this. Oops, sorry. Same box. I'm writing his name. For some reason, I thought it was empty. Loch Ness. Good luck, sir. Wow. I did not know that. Rogers Hornsby. Rafi Palmeiro. Nance. Barry Zito. I feel like I haven't seen that card yet. Adam Mazur. Sonny Gray. Strawberry Refractor with some pretty significant print lines. or scratches or something. Lugon. Mrs. the Florist and Mr. the Florist, have a good night. Thank you. Are you baking cake? Roki, that one's base. J-Ram Prism. Thanks for joining me, guys. Guys and girls, I'm sorry. Bobby Witt, I appreciate you. Yeah. Red, Rookie, Roki. It's fun to say things. Willie Mays. Andres Galarraga. 55 is a Casey Stengel of the Yankees. Jose Ramirez is base. 4 packs to turn Lockneff around. And he's got an orange. Jason Giambi. Roger Maris. We have an orange for you, Lockneff. Bob Gibson, 2 of 25. 2 oranges in back-to-back boxes. That card pops. Lockneff Monster. Hall of Famer. Oh, and so is Bob Gibson. Jose Siri. What is that? 3 or 4 oranges out of platinum so far for us. Fred McGriff. Greg Maddox. Chase McDermott, one-time flagship player. Josh Naylor. Stuart Baroja. Luis Gonzalez. Prism. Craig Biggio. I think it was because it was next to the prism. It looked funny for some reason. And Adam Mazur is a blue prism. Caleb Durbin. Billy Wagner. I would say Lockneff is at least partially unfrozen. Ichiro and the kid on the doubleheader. Lars Nootbaar. Your main hit for sure. The Bob Gibson orange to 25. Debuted. Weatherholt and Griffin, right? Early call-ups or broke camp. Drew Morg, thanks, man. Have a good night, dude. And that is all on my list, so it is wide open if anybody wants anything. Series 2-wise, we got hangers, jumbos, and hobbies. And then we've got the other stuff as well. Oh my goodness, how long have I been down on audio? Did I open Electric Kool-Aid's entire blaster on mute? I hope I didn't. Yikes. My audio is just fine. No, there's others. I'm sorry, guys and girls. I think I said goodnight to people, and I may have opened a blaster while on mute. Rookie mistake. Wow. Let's see. I don't know when I went on mute, but I pulled a orange Bob Gibson for Electric Kool-Aid. Hopefully that was the only thing I opened on mute, and hopefully I didn't even do that. And then I said, yeah, I definitely was on mute right when he, or before he said that. And then I said, I've got hobbies, jumbos, and hangers of Series 2 if anybody's into it. Yeah, sorry. I think I responded to you too, Burl, and I showed off my blue pattern Bowman. Dang it. I should know better than to be on mute. Okay, maybe I muted because I was making noise with boxes in the background. That's better. The floor is open if anyone wants, but if you do not, that is a-okay. Oh, you know what I did say? No, I think I was on audio for that, but I have a Japan box thanks to SSK. Not available tonight because we're gonna break it, but they speak for themselves. All right, folks. No one answered that question, Burl. That would be the big dumper. I wanted to see him this week, but I've been doing Little League or cards or gymnastics all week. I'm not the one doing the gymnastics, but that would not be good. But yeah, I'm ready for him to be back. We need our boys back. Oh. Well, shoot, I don't know the answer. I would only be guessing. It's probably the dude I just saw went yard. I was at the Rainiers game last Saturday. I would have guessed Cade Marlowe, but I think it actually might be the dude. What's his name? I'm not going to cheat and look it up, but I'm hoping you're going to tell me. Dang it. I don't remember the name. Right down the street from me, and I can't remember the name. Yeah, active leader. I got you. Oh my goodness. What? It was a dude I wasn't even all that familiar with, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come up with a name. It was not one of the big dudes in our system. Oh, is it he's got a Cubs Bowman first. Brendan Davis. I believe he has a Cubs Bowman first because I've been watching him on eBay. Is it Davis? I did get it. The Cub thing was the last straw because of the Bowman connection. Yeah. Yep. I remember it being very old and then being surprised at how old he was. Patrick Wisdom. That tracks, though, actually. Patrick Wisdom, who saved the game yesterday. You're just picking up plates left and right. That's awesome. Oh, doesn't Evan White make you sad, though? I get too attached and then I'm sad when it doesn't work out. But your collection would be more impressive than my own because I tend to get maybe hyper-focused or something. You're never giving up on him. We'll take it to the grave. Be nice to see him just randomly pop onto a playoff team some year and they're like, we needed a first baseman and whatever, outfielder. And he can run as long as his legs don't fall off. That's the kind of guy we see at 32 make some weird comeback. This is what I want for Dermis Garcia of the Athletics, which is a whole other random story. Shed Long, that's right. Yup. Well, I think I'm going to start packing up, but if anyone wants to jump in, it is not too late. Put these back in their proper boxed cages. Helps me keep better track of them. Oh man, that rings a dull bell. I remember that now. The 25th, or 25th, the 2500. I feel like I usually miss all the debuts. I think I've told this story before, but I had tickets to go to Felix's perfect game, but it was my first month at a new job back then. So I didn't go because I didn't want to take the time off and look like a slacker. And then he threw a perfect game. And then I had the opportunity but didn't actually possess the tickets to Kuma's no-hitter. I feel like I've been to enough Major League games, I don't know how many, but it's well into the hundreds that I should have seen something like that. Even though the math probably doesn't math. People I was going to go with to Felix's, at that time, I'm sure it's changed, but at that time their kid had been to 2 games. Or I guess it would have been by Kuma's no-hitter. That was his second Major League game. And he had seen a perfect game and a no-hitter, and it's ridiculous. August. Well, so I was 3 months in. It's April, May, June, July. Probably just outside 90 days at my new job then, at that point. Something like that. So we're coming up in August. I love it. Nice. Yeah, I think they're both. I know Felix's perfect game was definitely a day game. And I think Kuma's was too, right? Oh, you might have been a little busy then. Who would blame you? Are you serious? So you named him 27? Dad joke. Sorry. Not sorry. Proud baseball moment. We talked on the stream a while back, you and me and several others, about having jokes or riddles available to go take a mound visit for my Little League team just to, take their mind off whatever was going on in the field. And I told the joke about the seasons that one of you gave me, and he looked at me like I was a crazy person, but he was nice. He's a good kid. And then, recently, last weekend, which was a month after this happened, his mom said to me, my kid was saying that you came out there once and you told this joke and he was trying to remember it and he hasn't been able to remember it since. I was like, hey, it landed. May have wondered why I told it at that particular moment in time, but it landed. Yes, that is the joke. Yeah. And it was landed with my pitcher back then, and then apparently was still in his mind enough to tell his parents. Coach told me a random joke. And now I'm actually forgetting the punchline. I probably forgot it on the mound too. Maybe that's why he was so confused. He pitched well though. All right. Well, last call, and I'm going to close up shop. You're the man, Burl. Thank you all for joining. Plenty of Series 2 left over for future shenanigans. There are four of me. The ocean is my father. Sea suns. That's right. Okay. We have one game left, hopefully. Two if we lose. Maybe I'll tell it again to someone else on the mound. That's right, that's right. Burl, I appreciate you, man. See you in a Discord or a live stream soon, I'm sure. Go Mariners. Go Hops. Go Rainiers. Aqua Sox. Have an awesome night, dude. Thank you.